Thursday, June 8, 2023, morning edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated video. First, this day in history.
452. Attila leads a Hun army in the invasion of Italy, devastating the northern provinces as he heads for Rome. 1663. Portuguese Restoration War. Portuguese victory at the Battle of Ameixial ensures Portugal's independence from Spain. 1776. American Revolutionary War. Continental Army attackers are driven back at the Battle of Trois-Rivières. Today's obituaries.
Marina Bustachin, 66, Italian human rights activist. Irma Capece Minutolo, 87, Italian operatic singer and actress. Neapolitans in Milan, young Toscanini. The Iron Sheik, 81, Iranian-born American Hall of Fame professional wrestler, AWA WWF. Tom Joles, 89, American television personality, WKBW-TV. Sir Ivan Menezes, 63, Indian-born American-British beverage industry executive, CEO of Diageo since 2013, complications from stomach ulcer surgery. And now on to today's news. Business news.
Biden admin is preparing to target Americans' gas furnaces amid stove crackdown. Fox News. AI summary of this story. The Biden administration is expected to introduce regulations soon on which gas-powered furnaces consumers can purchase, which would restrict consumer choice and increase prices. The regulations proposed by the DOE would require furnaces to achieve 95% fuel utilization efficiency by 2029, which would largely take non-condensing gas furnaces off the market and would mean hefty installation costs for consumers who replace their furnace. Experts believe the regulations will have a low impact on greenhouse gas emissions and urge the importance of a wide range of choices for consumers to make the best decision for their homes.
Treasury yields dip as investors weigh expectations for economy, monetary policy. CNBC, AI summary of this story. U.S. Treasury yields rose as investors pondered the Fed's upcoming meeting next week and what it could mean for the economy and interest rates. The 10-year Treasury yield rose over 9 basis points to 3.791%, while the 2-year Treasury yield increased more than 3 basis points to 4.558%. Science News.
A quantum of solace, resolving a mathematical puzzle in quarks and gluons in nuclear matter. SciTech Daily. AI summary of this story. Scientists have resolved a long-standing issue with the axial gauge calculation method, which will enable reliable calculations of hot and cold nuclear matter properties to be tested in current and future experiments. The study focuses on the properties of quarks and gluons in atomic nuclei and paves the way for a better understanding of how complex forms of matter emerge from elementary particles. The ultimate goal is to explore the exotic form of nuclear matter called quark-gluon plasma, by recreating the extremely high temperatures that existed in the early universe.
Origins of masturbation traced back to primates 40 years ago, The Guardian. AI summary of this story. Masturbation is an ancient and evolved trait that dates back at least 40 million years to the common ancestor of all monkeys and apes, according to a study from University College London. The act is common to primates of all sexes and ages, and may have developed to boost male mating success or to reduce the risk of sexually transmitted infections. However, it remains unclear why the behavior first emerged. The research analyzed nearly 400 sources of data, including questionnaires and observations from zookeepers and primatologists, and suggests that self-stimulation is an ancient, evolved trait.
Now a poem about today's science news. Oh, wondrous science, thou art a curious thing. In thy mysteries we find secrets to unlock. Like quarks and gluons, that tiny particle swing, in nuclear matter, they create a perfect lock. But amidst all this, a discovery was made that sent us reeling to the primates of old. Masturbation, a habit that we thought a modern trade, as old as primates, an origin story now told. Oh, the depth of human curiosity, from the infinitely small to the intricately old. A quantum of solace in scientific mystery, a revelation of pleasure again leaves us bold. Health news.
AI demonstrates superior performance in predicting breast cancer. SciTech Daily. AI summary of this story. AI algorithms were found to be more accurate in predicting the 5-year risk of breast cancer in a large-scale study of thousands of mammograms, outperforming traditional clinical risk models. The Radiological Society of North America published the results of the study. The use of AI deep learning and mammographic data extraction could offer potential benefits for patient care individualization and improve prediction efficiency. Clinical models used to calculate breast cancer risk scores rely on information that may not always be available or collected.
Cracking the code of cognitive health. Regular nut consumption tied to sharper minds. Newsmedical.net. AI summary of this story. A recent study investigated the link between nut consumption and changes in cognitive performance in older adults at risk of cognitive decline. Although cross-sectional studies suggest that nut consumption and cognitive function are positively related, prospective studies and randomized controlled trials have reported mixed results. This particular study found that participants with higher nut consumption had more favorable changes in general cognitive function and clock drawing test, CDT. The study also found that those with baseline depressive symptoms were likely to benefit more from nut consumption. Entertainment news.
Decorating the Barbie set caused an international pink paint shortage/film. AI summary of this story. The upcoming Barbie movie, directed by Greta Gerwig and starring popular actors, has caused an international pink paint shortage due to the movie's abundant use of the specific shade of Roscoe fluorescent pink. The production used so much of the paint that the manufacturer ran out, causing a shortage of the color worldwide.
Live. Prince Harry expected to arrive at court. Reuters. AI summary of this story. The Prepost CO Text Summarizer is a free AI-based summarizing tool useful for students, teachers, journalists, and editors. It generates an overview of long paragraphs and articles through key sentences. The tool includes features like setting summarization percentage, showing content in bullets, ranking-wise or based on the best sentence, and showing top sentences. It doesn't alter the meaning of original content.
DGA National Board approves tentative deal with studios streamers. Hollywood Reporter. AI summary of this story. The Directors Guild of America has approved a tentative deal with studios and stream services, which raises minimum rates and provides creative rights for episodic directors. The agreement will also entail a new foreign residuals payment structure that will result in at least a 76% increase in the residuals for dramatic programs made for SVOD. The negotiations concluded a few days before the Screen Actors Guild began talks with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. The DGA also secured some safety language in the deal that mirrors a bill the union has already been supporting.
Now a poem about today's entertainment news. Oh, fairest maiden, hear my tale so true of a grand mishap that spanned the world askew. For lo and behold, a pink paint shortage arose when Barbie's abode was decked in vibrant rose. And yonder, in a distant land so fair, Prince Harry was set to face a trial so rare. With hearts uncertain all watched with bated breath, as justice weighed heavy on his noble head. Yet even as this drama did unfold, the DGA and studios came to an agreement, bold. Cheers rang out as streaming platforms did agree to share in the bounty, thus easing tensions, see. Thus, within these tales of intrigue and strife, we see the ebb and flow of daily life. From paint shortages to legal fights, to resolutions with gleaming lights. Now, a silly joke or two to lighten the mood after all the heavy stuff.
Why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie? He was too far out, man. Why did Mozart kill all his chickens? Because when he asked them who the best composer was, they'd all say Bach, Bach, Bach. Hope you enjoyed today's artificial intelligence-generated news digest. For more, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button to activate notifications, and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.